Hello Aries and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries Sun, Moon and Rising, and always just say it's a general reading. Aries, take what feels right and leave the rest. Now this week we have we're just coming off full moon in Taurus. It's a lunar eclipse, and this will be really, eclipses shake things up. They change things. There can be unexpected change. There can be resets of patterns. So they can actually be really positive. And I'm feeling this is really affecting you guys in your money sector around patterns around money. There could be changes around money. And this is an opportunity if there's something that you're wanting to change or bring in something new, you can really activate and work with this energy. So let's see what is coming through for you. The Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, there's the money here. Okay. And the Hanged Man, interesting. And at the base, we have the Three of Wands. Okay, we have the young emperor there. So right at the center, we're looking at independence, and this could be looking at your future, your financial future, looking at financial independence. But the Nine of Pentacles is a nice energy because it's an energy of feeling really abundant in the world around you. And it's an energy of just feeling like you're happy in your own skin. It's all about how much you can rely upon yourself to make your own, to get all the resources that you need around you. So it doesn't have to necessarily be money. It can be around home. It can be around the clothes that you wear, the food that you eat. So it can also be around career, work and money. So the Nine of Pentacles is really, saying there's something here with this Two of Swords that there's some kind of hesitation or indecision around stepping into something and actually maybe wondering whether you can do this, whether you can do this on your own, whether you have what it takes. It can be those sort of questions that could be coming through. And is it, I feel like there's some kind of action needed to be taken to move forward into this. And there's just a sense that your intuition's probably telling you very strongly that this is possible and that you're able to do this, and that there's an action that you can take that can bring you into this more independent energy. But there's also, which, we can see more money around that potentially. So, but there's also like probably another part of you, and potentially could just be your logical brain, the logical part of you that's saying, no, don't be silly. So this is where we can repattern like any kind of thoughts that may be stopping you from doing this. And we also have the Hanged Man, which is interesting because both the Two of Swords and the Hanged Mans are around it's about finding answers, and it's like maybe wanting to turn something around. It's an energy of enlightenment, seeing something from a different perspective brings answers. And that's kind of what we're seeing here, that the answers may not necessarily lie within your logical mind, but it may be just trying something on or looking at something from a different angle. And this is where you might get those results that you're looking for, because we're seeing this with the Three of Wands. This is the energy of, it's kind of interesting because the Nine of Pentacles is very independent. I can do this. I'm responsible. What can I do on my own terms? All that sort of energy. And the Three of Wands can be around delegation. I mean, there are positive results coming in. This is wanting some positive results and seeing some positive results coming through here, Aries. But there's still work to be done. This is the young emperor, and we do see the emperor is the Aries card. And this is where, you've started something and there's potential for it to grow into be something very authentic, something very successful here, but it's still early stages and there's more, like I said, more work to be done. I do feel like this is very interesting. The Three of Wands for me also is around marketing. It can be putting things out there and waiting for results to come back in. So it can be information occurring on social media as well. So it can be all of those things coming through. So let's pull a message from the universe for you, Aries. So again, in terms of your money, I feel like that there is a lot that could be turned around, a lot that could be really positive here, but it is requiring a bit of a mindset shift or looking at things differently. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. And interestingly, the other thing with the Hanged Man is about surrendering to information that you're getting intuitively, but also it's about what do you need to sacrifice in order to step into this, to create the space to step into that independence, that financial independence that's coming in. I am the loving energy of the universe. Beautiful. So some very beautiful energies coming through for you. Let's pull a message from the Ascended Masters for you here, Aries. So I feel like I just get trust. Okay, trust. I get that this is a very good opportunity for you. And yeah, it is a sense of trusting that intuition, trust that things are going to work out for you in this regard. Trust the process, because it does feel like it's early days, you know, all the positions or pieces haven't necessarily fallen into place yet, but there's a sense you're getting these intuitive messages or knowings that are coming through with it. So trust, really trust, choose that rather than fear. Okay, so, and sometimes we can get in our own way. What they're showing me is, you know, the moment I embrace my peace and surrender, the outcome is the moment the universe can get to work, because it's like saying the energy's all there working around you, working for you, and it's the only thing that would get in this way is yourself trying to kind of control it somehow. So there is an element of just being able to release and go with the flow. We have the Scorpion, interesting, as an energy, the animal energy that you're working with. And this is actually a fire energy. That upward pointing triangle is fire. And so the Scorpion, I feel like, this is what I'm getting. This is where you need to be brash. This is where you need to be bold. This is where you need to be brave. And this is where you need to go for something and really defend what it is that you want here. So this is where I feel like you're setting up kind of like mounting a defense almost, in that, claiming something as this is my space or this is my opportunity. So I kind of get that you are the Scorpion, Aries, and there's this sense of being really, really assertive and fiery with this and defending what's yours. So that's kind of what I'm getting with this Scorpion energy. And like I said, it is a fire sign. So, I mean, it is a fire energy in this particular deck. So I'm just having a look at it to see if I'm getting anything else. I kind of get, you know, interestingly, that this could be a very creative period for you. And so that's just for some of you, but I do feel like it's a sense of where everything that you touch might have an impact at the moment. So be aware of that. And I'm kind of getting a successful and creative impact. So I'm getting a lot of positive out of this Scorpion energy, actually, the most positive I've ever had with it, because sometimes it can go the other way. But it's kind of connecting to your instincts, connect in and trust them, connect into who you are and act accordingly. So I actually feel like this is a positive energy, because the Scorpion energy is very strong and it's potent. So it's really connecting in with that energy. So let's pull a message from the fairies for you. Okay, we have, yes, the Bodacious Bodak. That reminds me of that Scorpion energy, that there's people around you, I do think, wanting the same thing, and you're going to have to kind of fight them off here somehow. There's a defense being mounted somehow. And the Journeyman, which is beautiful. Okay, so the Bodacious Bodak, I do feel that this is it. Just watch out for people around you. There are people making the same play or the same moves, and people might be being a little bit underhanded or tricky about things, because that, like I said, they want the same thing. But I feel like that you're strong enough to be able to stop that, which is actually really good. And the Journeyman, this is beautiful. It's traveling only with the moon, only with your intuition, only with faith. And that's traveling light and really going off on this wonderful journey of trusting your intuition here. And they do feel like there's very strong intuitive messages about this. And it really is a question of faith. So let's pull. But it actually feels like that this is going to be, there's a sense that this belongs to you. So this is actually going to be a really nice journey for you. And for some of you, like, you could be very, very intuitive people. You're going to be really enjoying this because it feels like on a very high vibrational level that it feels like a soul journey, and it feels really nice. But it's like you don't want any of the crap coming in. You don't want anyone else's drama or lower vibrational stuff coming in. It's like you need to have the space to go on this journey yourself. So that's why I feel like there's a sense of defending a space or defending a position. It says, I'm totally adequate for all situations. Okay, great. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Beautiful. And we're seeing that with the Scorpion energy. We're seeing that you're standing up for something that you truly believe and want and going for it. And the Nine of Pentacles, that is the question of, like, am I able to do this? Can I do this? How can I do this on my own terms, standing on my own 2 feet? So yeah, it actually feels really positive. I mean, it is kind of testing your mettle a little bit, but you're getting these very intuitive messages to trust that and that you are strong enough. So that's kind of interesting. And I do feel like it is around some major changes around maybe career or money that are coming through here. So let's see. We have the dragonfly, lovely. And the dragonfly as a charm represents spirit, that this is a spiritual journey, and we've been shown that with the journeyman here. And you might be getting some very interesting messages from spirit. And I feel like your mind is going to be very, very busy. It's a sense of not having, I feel like it's like be flexible with a lot of things. There's a lot of flexibility needed, not to get stuck in an energy for too long, not to go too deep emotionally with things. They're wanting you to keep you up there above the water in the element of air, which is very much to do with what's going on inside your mind, and busy, busy, busy. I'm feeling this, but be open to those spiritual messages that are coming through here. And there is a sense here, because I'm now being shown that the 2-year cycle, that this could be stepping into a new 2-year cycle, or that there's something to do significance in terms of this is going to have some kind of significance over the next 2 years, some of these shifts and changes that are coming in now. So that's actually also important. So that's it, Aries. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know you appreciate this content and is a way of supporting the channel and the growth of the channel. And take care. Look forward to seeing you next time.